I don't know. Maybe it's working. I don't know. OBS keeps giving me a message: disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. Anyway, let's have a little play. I'm in the process of trying to build something. I built it once before. I forgot to connect the foundations, so they decayed, all of them, including all the troughs. So I thought, as I'm building, I might as well bring people along for the journey. So yeah, here we are. So yeah, hopefully the music isn't too loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. And essentially, let's get here. We are. Hopefully that's all right. Essentially, we are going to build along. Happy days. Right. That's not going to work. Brilliant. If I do this, and this. Hey. I think that's working. We'll see. Anyway, so this is what I've got so far. 1 second. Let's turn it off. So I had a little play with the build hammer, and it's taken some doing, but I've managed to make a circle of trough floors. So the plan is I'm building a raising pen. Now the few logistical problems that I've got with this is it's on a hill. So as I go over here, we're going to have to build down because I don't want to be too high up. Although I'd love for it to be level, I just think it looked ridiculously high. So I'm going to try and bring it down using roofs, and then up here it's got to go up. Right. So we've got this area, which is the flat area, and then I've got to try and figure out the ups. The yellow is my generator. I wanted to make sure I've got the troughs inside the generator, which I've done. And I've turned off fog and whatnot just while I'm building, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I am trying to do... There you go. Put it back on. What else? I've turned on the most... Like, this trough all the way along to basically give me a ring as the maximum feeding area. And also, I would like to make a cryo floor somewhere. So I'm in an erring whether to have, because ideally the whole point of this, my new build, is to have everything. Caught my finger. Is to have everything like flush with the floor. So everything's going to be in the floor, but I don't know how I'm going to fit a flush cryo because I've been playing a lot and I've been going on Wikily to download some templates. I've got tons of templates on here. Got Deddy and Cryo, which I can use to like, if I do that. Now, one thing I've also realised as I've been playing around with this is the templates only really snap to foundations. Like it snaps to the ceilings, but it just doesn't look quite right. That floor there, that my hammer's pointing at, that's your dedicated storage. Not interested in dedicated storage. In fact, what is that? I'll put it down for a sec. This is going to be the cryo. So I basically put this template down and then just build what's needed. But I've got to try and fit that in with this. So at the moment, that's that. And also, I was playing about with cosmetics, and I was trying to go for like a retro feel, like I've done with the build, and I'll show you this in a bit. It's pretty basic. So it's like, okay, retro build, like retro style to fit the theme of the retro theme to fit with the map and the map Ragnarok, right? So I don't really want to be too futuristic. The trouble is, if I put this down, right, that's okay, but then these are a bit, oh, hang on, wait, what? When I laid these down before, it was a bit all over the place. Yeah, here we go. So if I lay that down, just like that for now. This here is like that. Can't rotate it. Might later. I can check. I swear I tried it earlier. Okay. Alright. But the other thing as well, I swear I looked earlier, it didn't rotate. Anyway, I've got grass as well. So I'm thinking maybe like a mixture of wood and grass. I'm going to turn off the fog and stuff so I can see there. So yeah, that basically is where we're at. Let me get rid of these because lag. Wait for it. I will donate £0 to anyone who can tell me another game that has every 15 minutes the game will freeze for a few seconds, but you can't actually do anything on the game, just so the game can save the server. Name another game that does that. That's not run by Neutri or whatever the flipping servers are called. Anyway, anywho, so yeah, so basically we're just trying to figure out the logistics, and I just, as I said, bringing everyone along for the journey. So this is where I'm at. Let's bring you down. You, I'm not worried about walls for now. Where's so this is where what I've got at the moment. So I want to bring it down. This is 100%. So this is the other thing I will need to get in order for this breeding pen to work. I need to get a Megawana. Get the hammer out. I need to get the Megawana here, right? Ideally, so the Megawana is at the center of it all. Well, no, actually, to be fair, the Megawana has got such a huge feeding range. It doesn't really need to be in the center. The main thing that needs to be in the center is this over here. Nope. Not the Kaka. So I have 16 fridges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 16. So I've got 16 fridges sitting on top of this cart with the parasol. I did have a windmill on there. But while I've been building, I keep getting attacked by bisons and they destroyed it. And it looks like they've damaged some of the fridges as well, which is marvellous. So that's why the car car's here, is to protect the parasol. So eventually the parasol goes in the middle with the fridges on the cart, and in these little spaces here, I'm going to be putting down plant seeds. I've been saving up plant seeds. I've been doing some trades to get some plant species R seeds to get the meat plants. I don't know how many I've got. Might need more. We'll see. So that's the plan. But let's start figuring out the logistics of this. So okay. Hang on a minute. Now, one important thing, if you didn't know, while building out circles, is you start your center with triangles, and then for every triangle, you put down a full square. So be it ceiling, foundation. So triangle, square, triangle, square. So as you see, you do a ring of triangles, and then you connect the squares with triangles. As you can see, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square, and then you just go out that way. So, like for instance, here, 3 triangles, 1 square, 3 triangles, 1 square, 2 squares, and so forth and so on. So that's how we're going to be building this out. Let me just do something real quick and we will carry on. Just need to send a quick message. In that one, that one, that one, and that one. Huh. Okay. So how do I I am trying to figure out how I can share my stream from Twitch. How do I do that? Stream manager, maybe? It says I'm offline. Quick actions. That one. Gotcha. Alright. Okay, so I don't know if the chat's working. If I'm honest, I don't know how to see it. I'm new to all this. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get up the Twitch one like that. If I actually, here's an idea. Can I split screen Twitch on my phone with, yes I can. So I can go that one. Hey, I think that works. If I turn it sideways, is that going to work? Nope. Hold up. Hey, okay, that's one test. Okay, cool. It is working. Awesome. So I can close you down. Okay, so let's get to trying to figure this out. I'm gutted. I did it last night. I built a really good pen. Let me see if I find. I took a snapshot and sent it to someone. Let me see if I can find that. Hang on, where is it? Oh, don't matter. Anyway, I built a massive pen. It was perfect. It was as good as I'm gonna get. Just, and then, like I said, the foundation's deleted, and frustratingly, I couldn't have just laid it down, and my OCD wouldn't let me just make it level. I want it to be flat. So we're starting again. We're starting again. As I said, right, triangles. So if I'm looking at triangles, I want to lay down flats. So the same rules apply. If I'm seeing a triangle and then a flat, I want to lay down either a triangle roof or a flat roof. So in this instance, I'm going to go for flat roof, right? Triangle, flat roof. What? Oh, that's not what I want. Now, I am fairly new to mouse and keyboard, so I'm not going to be as fluent as some. And now we switch to triangles. No, we won't. We need... pillar support. And if you're wondering why I've switched tech to metal, it is literally just the purpose that this is so expensive to make. In order to, like, this is all the stuff I use to make that make my original pen. You know, it's to make the whole thing out of tech. I think it's a bit of a show off, really. You don't really need to. The reason I built this main part out of tech is if for whatever reason I'm not able to log in on time and the base starts to decay ever so slowly, at least, you know, the troughs and that are going to have a longer life than the walls and everything else. I mean, metal's long enough as it is. Like, yeah, so should be alright, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to bring this down slightly and then start leveling it off. We've got triangles here, so we're going to go to flats. There you go. And then that's basically all we're doing. It's just going to go around. There we go. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for, because I'm a bit knackered. As I said, I'm really annoyed at myself for not connecting the foundations. Completely forgot about that. One sec. There we go. Sorry about that. Got a call from the missus. All good. All good. So essentially, that's... Oh, actually... this is where it gets a bit tricky, right? Because I've done this here. I'm going to put down a foundation. Why is there only... Oh, it doesn't matter. We're going to go with ceilings. Stick with ceilings for now. See, I don't want to put these down because they're going into the ground. I don't want it to go into the ground because I need to lay... Why? I want to build walls around to stop, because I'm getting hounded by bison and all sorts of creatures here. I just don't want to risk them killing the babies, so I definitely want to put walls. They're going to be quite high walls to stop anything getting in. But in the same light, stuff like building this into the ground, I don't really want it. So this is where it gets a bit tricky. So I'm going to lay that down flat. This needs to come out one more. So we're going to go back to ceilings and basically start building a circle around. And the reason it's circles, as you can see, the green lines are basically where my trough reaches. Why? I'm literally pointing here. That's so annoying. Why did they build here? I think I've got room for more flats. Yeah. Yes, perfect. And then it's switching to these. Great. So, let's do... Put one of these down. Perfect. No, here. This is where it goes down. Okay. So, in order to get this to match here, we're going to go with one of these. Like that. There you go. And that kind of raises it a little bit. And that's basically what we're going to be doing all along. It's trying to continue this, but it's trying to work out the roofs and stuff. Now, what's really frustrating, right, about the corner ceilings and stuff is I can build a ramp, right, which is fine, but you don't get corner ramp pieces. You have you have ramp corner pieces, right, but not ramp triangle pieces, which is really annoying because you can't connect it up, right? It just doesn't work. I mean, that kind of worked. Hang on. Let me try this out. Let me try and figure this out. I want to try here. Hold on. So we're going to go... Let's put... No, hang on. Wait. I need ceiling, right? So we're going to put... Let's try a ramp. That way? Yeah, see, it creates... So that's still going up, right? And I need it to turn a corner. Like, if I show you. So if I do not a ramp, just a roof, right? And then we're going to go 7. Now to go up, see that? Comes at a bit of an angle, right? So I can connect it just like that. Do I keep going around? But the ramps would work better because they're not as high. Like, this is just crazy. In order to follow the hill up, I'd like to have been able to use ramps. The fact that we don't get corner ramps, triangle ramps, is annoying. Because I don't really need to go too high with this. In fact, I don't need these. Yes, I do. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, no, I don't, because I can do this. Connected. Bosh! Look at that. Okay, so. Nope. And we're just going to rely on pillars, really. I don't really want to waste foundations. I've only got a few. Nope. As I said, fresh. So remembering the keybinds. As I get building this a bit more, I think I'll be a bit more comfortable with the keybinds. Let's go with 7. Oh, you know. Wait. You're not a 7, are you? No. That's not. That is a 2. Hang on. Let me try and figure this out. Because this is a triangle, I know I can't put a 7 here. And when I say 7, I mean obviously the triangle. So I'm going to, as a building, I'm going to be calling out things by the number of the hotkey. So hang on. I can lay a 7 here. Definitely. Let's pick you up. Let me know. I'm gonna get rid of this tree. I want to go down here. You're a... No. Wait. Okay. Done it. Figured it out. There you go. Yeah. Great. Now if I do... This is going to be a 2. I'm going to put... The foundation's going to go there. Actually, I don't want to waste it. It's fine. I've got tons. There we go. Perfect. Now, hang on a minute. If I put down another ramp here... This causes a bit of a problem. 6 is this one. And 2. Okay, and this is going to be a 7. Yes. But I mean, it's just messy, right? Look how messy that is. I mean, already. Hang on, I need to do that. If I just go up, like already, I'm not liking it. Going down with this. Am I better off just making it flat? Like flat. Camera. Flat. Rather than using the ramps to go down, which I think is going to be messy. Round a little bit, then down again. Oh, come on. Can you see this? Should we watch? It's not exactly... This is just a basic Rex. Like, it's not mutated or anything. But it does well. Holds its own. But it's the bisons, man. There's so many bisons here. And I've had Rexes and all sorts. Right. I'm not liking this. I mean, it's... I'm satisfied of how the ramp's working, but I just don't like the way that it looks. It looks messy. It looks tacky. The Rex still alive? Did he die? No, surely not. Surely not. No, look at that. Barely even touched his health. I don't know. I need to figure this out. I think where I've built is fine. But do I scrap this altogether, my idea, and instead... Oh, no, see... See, I can't build too far into the water unless I move my... See, if I build out onto the water, I know I'm going to build my water pen, right? And I've got an idea what I'm going to do with that, and I'll bring you along with a journey for that one. But I've got an idea in my head for that. Yeah. Now the question is, do I keep building it? Because it's so annoying. I can't, it's not flat. I want it flat. If I build it too high up, I could start the build out here. Like, I've got the rough outline, right? So I've got the... Pick all this stuff up. I mean, I've got the green outline, right? That's cool. That I know now, using the green highlights, what is the highest point that I can build this circle. And then I can start to... What? If I start to build this... I can build the circle round. That's fair. That's not going to be hard. Figure out the set. That's the... Raise that up high enough. So, like... Use... hang on. Foundation as... support. Just put that there for now. And then we're going to build these out. Really? I could. And then figure out how to connect the tech foundations so it's still level. But this is so high. Build a elevator going up into it. Maybe. That's what I'm now thinking. The other issue I've got, because this is now here. No, I'm not going to be able to... That's not going to work, is it? Oh, it might do. No, I don't think so. Let's pick you up. Hold up, that is in the ground. So rubbish here, come on. Right. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Really? Right. I've got the things, pillars, that's fine. It's gonna do 3. Come on. Yeah, so you're not gonna go through there, are you? I need to bring these up, right, and then get to the edge. Oh, look at that. Oh. Why does it move so slow? I don't know how to, hang on. How do I move the max speed? Oh. Hang on. Turn up. That's wild. So speed does nothing, but the turn speed does. Okay. Orbit target? Auto-focus to target? No. Oh. Oh. These all know. Anyway. Oh, it's moving a little bit quicker, isn't it? Not really. So I know that this rock cliff platform is the edge. So do I just keep building up, build a little cross, and where the sections meet is going to be the centre of my circle. Delete all the ceilings once I've got the circle in place. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright. I think for now, Yeah, because that's exactly how I'm feeling. Ugh. Ooh. I think for now, this is exactly what I'll do. Right? Because having the ramps going up and down is going to drive me absolutely bananas. Because I see doing it. Although I've just done that, I'll be pointless because I need to go down here anyway. But look how high this is now. This is my worry about building on a flipping hill. Like, why can't the game have anywhere that's flat? Or allow you to terror the land? So I can make the land flat. And then just to make sure that I've got this right. Just bring that down. Okay. Gonna get rid of that last ceiling. Really? Okay, no, that's not needed. Okay, cool. So, we... Dude, that's not even the center. I'm so off. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Because I'm going to create a new center. What do you reckon? Let's count them. By doing this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just realised it's dark. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Dang it! 22? No, we can fit one more there. 23. Right? Yeah, we're going to go with 23. The reason I want to go for odd number is because now I can find a centerpiece and then build from there. So we got 23. Oh, math is hard. 11. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the centerpiece here. The fact that I have to build this high is really putting me off. Because this is ridiculous. Look how much higher up. And this is just a flat, right? I could build ramps going up onto it once I've built the circle out. And then I've got a nice flat circle. That's an idea. Build circles up. And then the ramps going. Let's just lay the outline and then we'll wing it from there. I'm running up pillars. No, I don't need all pillars, right? So, for instance, I don't need that to be there. Because that's doing both sides. Same as that. And that. Doesn't need to be there. Middle one here. just so I can make use of them. Ah, that'll do. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Oh. So we're going to keep going, trying to build this cross. I think that's it, right? Probably afford one more. I definitely can. So let's put that down. Get rid of this. Oh, wrong button. How many more can I afford though? There. That's it. Perfect, that side. I just realised... doesn't matter. I'm going to be picking it up anyway. Just realised I don't need the thing down there anymore, the circle. I only need the rings, which is the troughs. Oh, let's build it from underneath. It's just easier. I don't know why I keep climbing up to the top. See, the more I build, the more comfortable I'm getting with what the key binds are. Oh, come on. No. Okay. Again, I can afford one more. Nope. Okay, we have got our cross. Where to build? Now, how do I turn this cross into a circle? That's the question, isn't it? Pick up all these foundations and pillars. Be careful which pillars I pick up. So we're going to keep that cross for now. Oh, it's going to be so finicky trying to figure this out. Look how tall it is. I could... Ooh. Troughs are not just above, right? They do below. So, I can... I picked up the wrong one. Troughs are not just above, they're below, right? Look how tall this is. I could build it 2 stories and have the Megawana underneath. Leave that. With smaller dinos. Have the bigger dino. Oh wow. Oh wow, you suck. I could have the bigger dinos on top, like your car cars and your Rexes, and then your smaller car dinos underneath. Dang it! Oh well. This is only temporary anyway. I don't recall picking that up, but okay. Has that done it? That's done it. Okay. Alright. Now. Let's... trough floor. You want it? I want to enable snapping, right? Why won't you snap? Why? Who in their right mind would put pillars on top of, like, why? So if we look at this design, selfie mode, bring myself out. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Might have cracked the code here. In order to do... So, remember what I said about the building circles in arc. Triangles, square, triangles. If I was to do this, right, and lay it where it is now, the back bar is going to be... hang on. Oh. That. Hang on. Boom. Okay. Let's get rid of that for now. Let's go back here. I've made... Oh, there's 3 there. I didn't realise you could put 3. I'm going to stick with 2. So, if I move... Are you going to let me pick that up? No. I don't know if this is 100% level, but it's as good as I'm going to get. So, interestingly, let's... Oh, wait. This won't work. I don't think. Oh, sugar. I can't pick up. Oh, I can pick it up. Right. Yes, I can pick that up. Okay. Yes! Okay. That's fine. Now, let's do you. I'm going to do 1. More complete. Hang on. Hold up. I need to do the troughs, which, in order to put the trough down. 3's going to be massively overkill, right? Is it going to let me... Yes, it will. If I only do 3... Hang on. I want 12, so I only need to do 4. So I can just... But then I want to do a circle. So everywhere's covered. And I do... like that. Like the peace sign. Instead. That could work. So, this is the plan. I'm going to go for a quarter wall here, a quarter wall there, right? Interestingly enough, I can't put the troughs down. Why is that? Because I'm standing there? Well, it doesn't matter really, because I'm going to lay it down anyway. Right? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Just for now, I want to check something. Pick that up. Boom! We've got 2! Okay, look how flush that is! Okay, so, need to figure this out for a second. I'm gonna go like that. Hang on. Nope, that way. And then this might work, it might not. We'll see. Okay. Then we're going to go for tech quarter ceilings. Where are you? There. Nope. There. Bummer. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, I know. No. I'm figuring this out as we go. Let's get rid of you. Let's put a tech ceiling down there. Where's the quarter ceilings? Here. Okay. No, that's not a quarter ceiling. You. Okay. No. So what I'm trying to achieve here is I need the triangle, so the flat bit is there. But in order to do that, it needs to go on a ceiling, and it's trying to figure out. Let's look. Right, for instance, it's the wrong way, isn't it? Wrong way. How have I messed this up? How have I messed this up? Let's try and figure this out again. Ceiling. Oh, I know where I've gone wrong. Okay. So we're going to use the triangles, right? So this basically is going to get replaced with triangles. But in order to do that, I need to first make this. Then we go with. Then we go with the tech ceilings, tech pillars. Bash, bash, bash. And then pick you up for now. Now, hopefully. Wait, what? But why? But why? If it's a square, it needs to match against a triangle. Why are you not? Let's just... It's going the wrong way. Needs to be there, right? And I've been an absolute dingus, and I got rid of the... hang on. No, I haven't. I've got it here. Okay. Let's not get rid of you. Get rid of you. It's kind of the opposite of what I wanted to do. Why am I... What, it's late. My brain's foggy. But at least now I know roughly. Hang on. Let's... Troughs. Was this the scent? Dude, I'm going to start again. I'm going to leave this here. That is actually in the right place. That is in the right place. The reason being is if I pick you up and you up, and I pick you up, we'll use these for now. That is the center. It's roughly the center. So what essentially I'm going to have to do... Right. Let's replace you, and you, and you. And you. And we're going to use these. Like that. Okay, we have where the troughs are going to go. So no, this isn't where the troughs are going to go. I lied. It needs to be wider than this. The troughs are going to go here, 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 and here. Actually, so we're gonna do. I'll fix that in a bit. That's cool. We'll pick you up. And then we're going to go to the tech pillars and we're going to put another one here. I have figured it out, kinda. Son of a gun. Right. try my hardest not to swear here. I'm getting a bit annoyed now. Okay. I need to move these pillars to the outer circle, and then we're going to remove the inner circle, right? Outer circle. You. Okay. Outer, 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 inner. Don't need you anymore. And then we're going to move these. Because this is where the troughs are going to lie, I don't need the inner circle. I just need the outer. So let's get rid of these. Tuck these away. Now the question is... Okay. Troughs. Let's put some down. Perfect. Hang on, actually. I got... No. Alright. So this is what we'll do. Template hammer. They snap. Yeah, they snap. Perfect. See that bush? Ooh. They turn slightly? We'll find out. Pick you up. Do you know what? That's messy, innit? It's a bit hassle. Just land 2 troughs. If I just do this, it's easier, innit? And go up. It locks the rotation. Oh. I just wish the template you could put down just the ceiling, right? Hang on. I bet this doesn't work. I'm going to try it anyway. I know that this is on a... It was on a pillar, right? Am I losing my... What do you mean? It was on one! Come on. It was on one. It's right here. No garbage. Should we try that again? Alright, if I pick this up, you're gonna... Yes, it will. Right, so if I lay you down, okay, and let's say Get the template tool out. I get trough floor place. Trough floor, right? Fine. But I want to. If I have to click snap. See what I mean? How's that helping me? I want it to snap into there. So I've got the troughs in the perfect place. The builder hammer's good in some ways, not so good in others. It's been 15 minutes, there we go. Wi-Fi. Two troughs only. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want that. Single. Include structures. Bosh. Okay. Let's try this. Override it. So give it a. I'm gonna pick you up. Go back to the template. Two troughs only. Why is the pillars included? Okay. Alright. Select single. Two troughs only. Yes, I'm happy to override. Give me the template. Oh. Oh, we have a winner. Okay. Good. Bet you mess it up, right? Yeah. Oh, yep, yep, yep. Where's the logic there? Exactly. Go to two troughs only. Why did it work there? Because the pillars. Oh, come on. Really? And there's the other thing that I don't like about the template tool is, as you can see, it doesn't really snap correctly to triangles. Alright. Want it to be the other way round, but okay. Pick you up. Pick you up. Okay. So the idea of this, it just gives me a huge radius. Oh, come on. Why? Because I've got rid of that, that's why. Two troughs only, place, bosh. Easy. I go around the edge. I can. And the other thing with the hammer as well is if you've got the hammer in your hand, say for instance I want to pick up the coarse ends, I can't. I have to press F to get rid of it and that. Whereas if I wanted to switch quickly between these to say the ceiling, it's easy. You can't do that with a build hammer. Why? Fix it. There's no need for it. Bosh. Cool. Okay. Progress. Progress, guys. Okay. The last thing I want to do before I rest my head is figure out this conundrum. So if I go to change you to squares, flush, perfect. Square again. Square again, and instead we're gonna replace. Oh no! I've just realised something. I've got any quarter walls. I'm gonna try something. Quarter walls. Oh! I haven't shown this off. I'm quite happy with this. Let's have a little tour while I'm walking slow. What's going on here? Hello? So let's give you a tour of my gaff. So this is... Oh, look, it's working much better now. A bit too quick. Turn speed's too much. Just turn it down to 140. Max speeds, turn that right down. Come out. Go back in. That's better. More manageable. This is my manor. So let me undo. And let's improve screen quality. That's better. So, really simple build. Essentially, I wanted to build, I started off building the floor, which I'll show you in a little while. It was a bit of a bob box, if I'm honest. So I just added a little bit of textures on the outside, just to mix it up a little bit. And I ended up building this sort of manor, and then using certain custom cosmetics, we got it looking like this. So let's start with the roof. The what roof? Which should I use here? Settler skin, Castlecraft, and these are just different variants. This is the cabin. So this is the carved cabin structure. So this is pretty cool. As I said, just a basic roof. Now I know that the tech doors doesn't suit the theme of like rustic, but you know, how easy is that, right? Anyway, so we've got this little bit, and as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to try and make things flat. So I've got my little entrance way, which I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Hang on. Surely fine, but bison again. I need to get the turrets up, plant species, because that is going to get ruined soon. Anyway, so as you come in, I've got the big gateway and I've got a little door to the right just so I can get to my thing. This is the Castlecraft skin. I really like the crystal. Really like this design. Fortified wood, so I've got my my cooking zone. Now the reason these are in the centre is because I have made fridges, vaults, and dedicated storage all flush to the floor, right? The trough is in here temporarily. It's feeding all my dinos up the top so they don't die. I've already lost. Yeah. Dreadnought starved. How? I don't know how that happened. It's full of it. No idea. Anyway, side mission. So yeah, so basically, I combined a bunch. I went on Wikily and I found a bunch of different templates, and it took me hours, but I figured out how to combine them all into one. So now I've got the ultimate storage floor, where all my dedicated storages and all my vaults are all organised. I need to fill the fridges. I haven't got round to that yet. Yeah, very spacious. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Bedtime soon. Enough room. I mean, that just looks flush. You know, I really like that. I would like to see some custom cosmetics for these to make them more rustic. That doesn't look too bad. This kind of looks out of place. A tinkerer's desk, in my opinion, is a bit rubbish. The Blood Forge, again, it looks out of place, but it's really handy to have. In fact, what have I got? I'll go Castlecraft. Let's go. I'll go to there. Hold up. Decor. Water ceilings, pillar beams. Okay. Trophy mount, I'm interested. Gateways and gates. Trim. Okay, I'm interested. And then I also wanted to see on here. Place to decorate. It says on here, I know for a fact I can turn the tribe tower into a giant bear using this, even though it says just large decor boxes. Single bed, bunk bed, decor boxes, walls, floors, cat furniture. What is that? Halfling home skin, grass covered ramps, grass floors. Use slope walls last variant to create round interior roofs. Okay. So yeah, anyway, let's see. F. No. Caps lock. No. 8. No. 7. No. Why? I don't really like. Personally, I don't like this. I think it looks out of place. Let me get rid of it. Let me guess. Nope. I'm intrigued. What does 8 do? Oh! No! You son of a gun. Do I have another one? Be he. Yeah, I do. Why? How quick was that? Hid it all hidden. Let's put that back. I'm intrigued as well. What was it? Trim? decor. Ooh. Wyvern head, trike head. Interesting. Okay. I mean, if I was going for that design at the moment, like I did before, that looked really good. How did I get the mirror? I don't remember which one the mirror was. Try that. Try that. Ain't gonna be the bed, is it? Ooh. Okay. Prefer the mirror there, but I'm not messing around. Anyway, basically this is it. It's nice, it's large, very spacious. I don't need too much in here. I need some new skins because if I'm going for rustic, yeah, this doesn't work. 5, nope. 6, nope. 7, nope. 8, nope. Caps lock, nope. Finally, F, nope. Annoying. Managed to get my industrial grinder over here, smithy, and then yeah, all my blueprints are going over here. I came in here for so much junk on me. I need to clear it out. Why the hell was I so high? Nice. Oh, come on. You'll do for now. Okay. Where's a hammer? Oh, 2 troughs, bosh. Why? Why? Okay, so I don't know if this trick will work, but I'm gonna give it a go. I've got a quarter ceiling. Where was it? You. Oh, I hate the template tool. No. But it gives me a basis, I think. Yeah. I've got a rough idea now of no. Ah, okay. Just let me fall even though I'm pressing shift. Sure. If I put down a quarter, this isn't exactly in the middle, right? I think I tested this a minute ago. It's ever so slightly off. So how am I going to align frustratingly, I do believe if I go like that, right? Oh, all right, maybe not then. Nope. Oh, come on. Building on here is frustrating. I'm glad you're coming along with me. Okay. So if I put this here, basically, I know that the quarter ceiling here is flush. So then, if I get rid of you, and let's say I go back to the hammer, and I go... Where's the tool? Ah, over here. I've got an idea. Q. Single. Do. One test, and I can delete it afterwards. Let's not do snapping. Right? Try something. So if I got that a ceiling on 2 pillars, right? Can I get it so it aligns with this? Probably not. Like, why it feels the need to do that, I don't know. Well off. Well off. We're good now, right? What the fuck was that? I J-whistled. That's not it. I'm done. I'm tired. This isn't working. I need a fresh head. Having them in the air doesn't matter. You are most worried about. All my meat plants and everything else. All this. Oh, there's a wyvern in here. Okay. God, that was close. I don't mind that they're in the air, but I do kind of need them all over here. So if I... boop, all over here. Get to the truck. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a disaster. So... yeah, I'm going to call it there. I've built the circle. What have I accomplished exactly? I built the circle. Oh, so frustrating. Let me go over there. I'm done. Alright, I built the circle of troughs. I need to figure out how I'm going to raise it. So... oh, it's going to drive me nuts. So I need to figure out how I'm going to raise the top part so I can still have it flush. It's now going to be level. I need to figure out, am I going to build like ramps all around going up and then the walls around? Probably. But we'll figure it out. I'm going to keep doing it official because before when I was... see, the builder hammer's great because I was going on single player, which is where I built all the things, but it's just so temperamental is the best way of putting it. Hang on, I need to get out of this. Yeah, it's so temperamental, it drives me nuts. Shit. How long's the timer? I need to go up to the fridge. I need meat. Hang on, how much meat you got on you? Enough. Okay. Oh, I need... where did I put that? Is it in here? Lead. Did I have a... yes, I have got a driver lead. Sweet. Okay. Alright. So, it's the timer. 3 and a bit minutes. Cool. There's another little project that I'm working on. I want to go over to the island and essentially get the Ascension again. So I'd like to do that on stream. I have already done it because I sped run it. So that's where I'm at the moment. But I want to grind and I want to do it properly. So I know I've already done it. Cheated a little. When I say cheated, I joined other people. But yeah, so my goal on here is to grind the island, start the island boss, and then do the others as well. So I'm going to try and get a Dermis for each boss. I know that's going to be quite complicated and quite hard. The Nunatech one isn't too bad. I've been told a really good tip with Nunatech is, which is the Ragnarok boss. Run around them, or on any boss, on a pyro. If on the back of the pyro, you can swing the taxidermy tool. So if you're with a group of people, they chomp away and you just keep hitting it with a taxidermy tool. And as long as you're on the pyro, apparently, you won't take as much damage, if any. So yeah, I have started a little bit grinding on the island. I've got a few tributes. I've definitely got all the artifacts. They're not difficult on the island. The caves, I say they're not difficult. The Cave of the Cunning and the Cave of Brute War ones were terrible. But I managed to get the artifacts, so that's cool. I've got a few of the tributes, all the easy ones. The hard ones I'm waiting for are alpha bosses and alpha 2, like the alphas in the water, basically. Many water caves. I haven't really gone in the water much. Yeah. The Ragnarok box, in my opinion, is a bit of a letdown. A bit annoying. Yeah. It's a bit boring. The ice worms are quite cool. I've got to settle this up. I've got so much to get done on here. The water pen is going to be the biggest one. I've got to try and figure out. I've got time. So this is what I've built on the back so far. The little decking area. But I don't know, I'm not happy with it. It looks a bit bland, so I don't know if I'm going to be rebuilding out here. I've got my little decking going, and I've got this water area. I'm going to keep the generator, so I know where, like so I know where I'm going with it. So like if I build a breeding pen, my troughs are going to be quite limited to where they can go, like the maximum distance. And I've got this. I'm really happy with this. Got this little area. It's pretty cool. My little lunatic boss. So yeah, bring me down to the beach. Don't know what I'm going to do. Tribe Tower's going to go down here somewhere. And then I'm probably going to build out like a bridge. Again, it's not deep here. Realistically, you know, it needs to be out further. Really, down. Look how deep that is there. It's like a massive circle as well. You need to be careful. There's megalodons. I can't bother to deal with them. Why am I not? There we go. Yeah, that's. I've got. So what I've done is because of obviously the way I've built this. Okay. Put the tech away. The way I've built this is basically it's all on foundations and pillars. So what I've done over here is I've hidden the generator away under here, right? Which I thought was pretty clever. It's hidden away. But I think I'm going to need to bring it back a bit. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Let's do that now. Why was there a splash? Let's bring it. Where do you reckon the center is? Here, right? In fact, I'm going to put it here. No, it needs to be center-ish. What the hell's the center? Here, against this line. Utilities. That's not harsh. Withstand. Element. Split stack. Split half. Half in here. Perfect. That should give me a bit more room, right? A little bit, not really a great deal. Oh shoot! Did that mess? It didn't mess this up, surely. You're gonna go in the house anyway. Oh, it did! Dang it! Okay, I need to move it a little bit forward. Let's do that before I go over to the island and show you what's happening on the island. I'll just bring you indoors. I just don't want you dying. I need to figure out, because I've got the floors the way that I've got them, I can't really put down, I wanted to put down tech, like, what do you call it, cellar door, but it just looks terrible. Doesn't look right inside. Outside I can get away with, but the inside doesn't look right. Oh no, I need to see. Oh, come on. Right, see the range. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop! So you tap the control once. It auto runs. It's really annoying. Okay. Let's get over to the island. Oh, I need a bed. Why? Why? I'm not waiting another 15 minutes. It's probably going to take me that to try and find the base. Did I bookmark it? I think I did. I hope I did. I did. I bet you spawned me somewhere completely different. Like you always flipping do. Really? Oh, it's not too bad. Okay. Well, I'm in someone's base. How do I get out of this base? I have enough health that I can do a bit of a jump. So now I'm not too concerned with. Let's go down a little bit. Yeah, that's alright. The other thing I need to do on here is skill tree grind. So I'll be doing that next. So plans are finish base, tame dodos. Need to tame dodos for the Valentine's event that's coming up. Bosses. As if. Why? Why Alphacanos? Now. I need that. I don't think I've got anything with me. Can I do it with the pyro? Should we... Kind of tempted to go after it with a pyro and a Valwyn. We're going to do that. Screw it. I need to get off as well. I need to put the fridge down. I forgot the bed. Don't spot me, don't spot me, don't spot me, don't spot me. Oh, thank God. Okay. Welcome to my hut. A little beach hut. Oh no, not piranhas. Go away. My little beach hut. So I'm going to put the pyro. The reason I've got this over is if I put... let's put it on the inside actually, and then I might get destroyed. I had a bug where the walls were invisible. So what was happening is I spawned in and I was getting attacked by a raptor inside the base, even though the doors were shut. Which I thought was pretty funny. Right, you, companion mode. You, have some meat. We're going to go after that Carno, which was this way. I see it. Let's go do that quickly. Wow. Well, that was easy. That was very easy. Alpha Raw? What? Why have I got that? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the meat. You can cook the rest. Now I'm going to put you on... No, I'm not. I need to sort you out. Let's make a smaller range. 1. Nope. 2. You. Behaviour. Wonder. Behaviour. Aggressive. So you're going to protect on the outside. You go in there. So, this is where I am at the moment. So I've got everything I need for the brood mother and more, which is good. I need some more sales for the Megapithecus and something else, I'm not too sure what. I need another Giga Raw set part, and then Tech Cave. I've now got 2 of those. Need to find an Alpha Rex and some other Alpha creatures. Yeah, and this is actually, why don't I get one of these quickly and lay that down there. And I've got nothing else to take back with me, so I can go. Transfer another server. Where's the dicks? And it's going to tell me, hey, there's stuff I need. Yeah, no companions. Oh well. We're going to travel back to, and then it's going to tell me I can't travel because of cosmetics, right? Yeah. Alright. That's it. So this is basically my tiny, tiny little heart. I just wanted to build somewhere next to an because I didn't want to travel too far, but now I've built all this and kind of feel like Polish move. This is my tiny little base of operations, and it works. Like, there's no grumbling. So yeah, put down this, and next time I spawn in, or somewhere I can spawn, need to build a better bed, and then some dingus kept switching off my thing, did it a couple of times, so I've now brought down the inside, although I know it's hazardous. Actually, Castlecraft, utilities, you do something to the generator. Yes, you do. I like that. Suits the theme, doesn't it? Oh, let's go with the round one. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Happy days. Hang on. I do want to make sure. Cool. Right. Thanks for joining in. If you joined in, that's me done. And let me check something. Bosh. Yeah, if you joined in, thank you so much. Have a good one. I'm going to bed because it's past midnight. It's late, and my wife's going to murder me. Take care, guys. Peace. Oh, tomorrow, Ragnarok boss. I'm going to have to turn down the settings because it runs like rubbish. But after work tomorrow, around about 9 PM UK time, I will be streaming the Ragnarok fight. Planning on getting a few more dermis. So, and I'm inviting a few people along. So, yeah, should be fun. On that bombshell, speak you later. It's late. I'm tired. See you later.